Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam, thanks for hanging out with me again today. And today we're going to have another quick one of, the second part of Adam's adventure in buying paint at the hobby shop. So, in the last video, I showed off the TRX-4M Defender that we got. If you guys haven't seen that, here's a link to that video where I kind of go over that truck and what we've done to it so far. Still got more stuff to go on it. I still have all the parts here. Hopefully I'll be able to get to some of that this weekend. But I also picked up something else while I was there. Now, I really didn't intend to get one of these, but, they had them in stock, and So, we got the JRXT. They had a couple of them in stock. I was really shocked to see them there because basically at this point they've sold out online. So, unless you can find one in a shop, you're not going to find one of these. So, I picked one up. I got number 4,446. I did make sure they didn't have 4,444 because that would have been pretty cool, but this one's close enough. So, disclaimer, I am not going to run this truck. It's not going to hit the track, it's not going to hit the grass, it's not going to hit the concrete, it's not going to get run. Again, I bought this solely as a collector piece is really all it is. So we've already taken it out of the box. This was part of the whole, I was recording the video and super tired and sounded like complete garbage and sounded like I hated RC. So I re-recorded everything. I'd already re-recorded this one, so now this is the re-recording of this one. So this is a much bigger truck than I expected. It's much bigger than the Mini B by far, which, hold on, I'll go get that in comparison. So in comparison to other editions, so this is the current Losi Mini B. So wheelbase wise, pretty close. JRXT is longer. Overall size wise, it's a much bigger truck. Now, also this is a first gen Mini T, which second gen is a little bit longer, about the same width, but as you can tell, again, much bigger truck. So it is a really nice looking truck and probably would do good out on the track, just because it does have a good bit more ground clearance. So just because it has a good bit more ground clearance than the Mini T does, as well as the Mini B. The Mini B has hardly any ground clearance. Bigger tires, long travel suspension. It probably would do good out on the track. If they re-release this as just a standard kit at some point, I'll get one and we'll run around the track. But this one is going to stay mint. I've already pulled the battery out of it. I've got the battery in my LiPo sack in storage, so nothing goes wrong with it. I definitely did not want to store it with the battery in it, safety. I'm thinking about putting this actually in a display case. Taking the box art off of the box, sticking it in the back, with the serial number and everything, and having this displayed inside the box. Overall, it's a very nice looking truck. The back end is painted, but all the rest of it is decaled, so it's basically a white and red truck with decals on there. And, some of the decals don't want to lay perfectly flat. Both of these little Team Losi ones keep wanting to pucker up. Some of the side decal wants to keep puckering up. So I don't really want to leave it sitting out, getting dust in it, making any of that stuff not want to stick down even further. But yeah, just a quick glance at the truck. I'll probably, like I said, I do want to make kind of a display case for this. I'm still not 100% sure if I want to cut up the box or just put this in a display case with, just a generic, like track. Maybe I could find like a picture of an old 80s track backdrop and put into the case and just have this on display. But, I couldn't pass it up. I know there's going to be haters out there be like, why do you buy an RC car that you'll never run? Because I can. Kind of the biggest thing about it. I've got, 100 of them behind me. I don't need to run this one. Anyway, guys, everybody out there, you guys be happy, be healthy, be safe, and let me know in the comments, do you guys like something like this where it's a very limited run and, half of them may not actually ever get run? I'm kind of for it and against it. It is cool to have, such a limited edition piece as this, but, it's kind of unfair that, there's only 5,000 of them. Let me know down in the comments. But everybody out there, you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you later.